Hi everyone, Arwen from Evenstar. I'm very sorry I'm a few minutes late, so I hope I haven't kept anybody waiting to hear my great topic today, which I've called the Glow of Wellbeing. And because it's all about candles, perfect timing for Mother's Day, which is a few weeks away. I'm going to be talking to you today all about the actual potential problems. Hi, Catherine, with scented candles. So make sure your kids watch this or read the blog so you don't get one of those really cheap and nasty candles from the school Mother's Day stall this year. Okay, so our sense of smell is really, really important, and we can actually smell up to or more than 10,000 different scents apparently, which is incredible. And this is really the fact that our sense of smell can really affect our emotions, what we smell can really affect our emotions, has really brought about this multi-billion-dollar worldwide industry in fragrance candles. And that you can buy them everywhere, from your local supermarket to the farmer's market to probably service stations, whatever it is, you can get a scented candle. And obviously they are seen as beautiful gifts to give to people, but there are a lot of problems with them, which is why I wanted to talk to you about them today. So the main products that candles are made out of, the waxes that are used for most candles are either paraffin or soy. So paraffin is actually a byproduct of petroleum production, so it's a really cheap product, and this is what most of the common candles that you'll find, so your just standard candles that you might have on hand in case your electricity goes out, your birthday party candles, your little tea light candles are most likely going to be made from paraffin wax. And then there is soy, which they're marketed as natural, and we all think, well, they're a plant-based product, they must be really nice and good for us. What are the problems with soy candles? So problems are, first of all, a lot of soy is grown as a genetically modified grain crop, so therefore not so natural to start with. The second problem is, hey Mel, the second problem is that soy is actually, so soy wax is made from soy oil, and it needs to be processed quite a lot to be able to be used for candles. So let me just get my notes so I make sure I tell you exactly the right thing. Hi, Juliet. So soy wax made from soybean oil, and to make it, the soybean oil itself actually doesn't smell really nice. So to make a soy candle, the oil is actually refined really a lot, and it is processed using a bleach to make it both smell nicer and also obviously look a bit paler. So the process of making any oil into a wax is called hydrogenation, and the process needs a substance to allow this to occur, and what is most commonly used in making candles is nickel, which is a heavy metal. So that is involved in making your beautiful natural soy candle that you buy from the farmer's market. Doesn't really sound so natural, does it? Then we get to how a candle's fragranced. So most candles are fragranced using fragrance oils, and these again are not natural products. They are made to smell in a laboratory. They're manufactured to smell like something natural, so all those beautiful floral aromas you get, the vanilla, which is a really common one, whatever they are, they contain nothing of the original natural product that fragrance comes from. Fragrances are often kept as trade secrets. Companies that make fragrances in laboratories don't actually release what is in them. There is now starting to be a bit more research into what's in them. And the problem is that a lot of the ingredients that can be used to make these fragrances are actually starting to be found in research to be not good for you. A lot of them are actually carcinogenic. So hello, not so natural again, and not so much what we want to be burning in our homes or our workplaces or anywhere else. So fragrances also are what is used in perfume, obviously, and also in a lot of body care products. So I found something that really startled me was that only in 2012, Johnson & Johnson advised that what they had been using to manufacture their baby shampoo, which no doubt we all had used on us and may have used on our children, they were going to remove at least 2 carcinogenic products, including formaldehyde that we use to make baby shampoo. So there's so many hidden ingredients in all these products, and especially in anything that is fragranced. Hi, Marilyn. Sorry, I'm losing my train of thought saying hello to all these people. So some candles are actually manufactured using essential oils, and again we think, okay, fantastic, essential oils are amazing and they are natural. However, there is again another big problem with using essential oils in candles, because essential oils are actually not designed to be burnt. Now, don't go flipping out here. I am not saying that you can't use essential oils in your diffuser or in an oil burner. That is absolutely fine. The problem with essential oils is when they come into direct contact with a flame, again, carcinogenic products are released from the oil. So if you look at any manufacturing data sheet on an essential oil, it will say that it should not be put in contact with a flame, that it is going to produce products including polycyclic hydrocarbons and carbon dioxide and carbon monoxide. So do not put essential oils into your candles. Now, you don't know what you don't know. This is something I didn't know. A couple of years ago, I was putting a little drop of essential oil into a tea light candle occasionally to get the aroma into the room without knowing that this happened. So please don't freak out. Please don't start getting super stressed about all the damage you've done to your children and yourself by burning these candles or essential oils in this way. It's going to cause you a lot more problems, the stress, rather than anything that could have happened that you can now prevent from now on. So the big question is, what should you use instead? Beeswax. Beeswax candles are amazing. They are the one true all natural type of candle. Obviously, you need to make sure that you get 100% natural beeswax if you do buy them. They are a product that actually enhances the environment. They actually cleanse the environment they're in. They don't burn off and release soot, which again, if you see soot around your beautiful glass candle jar, that is something that you're breathing in as well. Do you want soot in your lungs? I don't think you do. Okay, so beeswax. Beeswax candles also produce negative ions. So I've spoken about this before, the fact that we need to balance out our ionisation because we're subjected to so many positive ions from all the electrical equipment all around us all the time, and the fact that we live in high rises and we're not in contact with the earth. So beeswax actually produces negative ions as well. And I love this fact, beeswax, the light from beeswax candles is actually at the same frequency as sunlight. So it's like having your own little suns in your room as you're burning them. Beeswax candles are more expensive, and probably most people are aware of all the dangers with bees, and we want to do everything we can to keep bees alive and vibrant in the world. So make sure you have a lovely bee-friendly garden, and make sure you buy local honey as well to encourage bees to stay healthy. So they are more expensive, but really it's a case of, well, are you going to pay now or are you going to pay later in terms of your health and well-being and that of the people who you're hanging around with and burning candles with? It's really not a question in my mind that you want to make that investment up front. And the fact that there are so many hidden things in these fragrance candles, especially that we don't know about, that there is only just research being done now, would lead me to go down my usual path these days of what is the most natural, what is the thing that our ancestors would have done, and that is using beeswax, not using a product that comes from a genetically modified crop and not using a product that comes from manufacturing petroleum and the waste of that. So better for the environment, better for you. Make sure that you don't let anybody buy you a fragrance candle for Mother's Day. All you mums out there, make sure your kids watch this. And please contact me if you would like any more information. I'm sharing this stuff because I get really passionate about it. There are so many toxins in our world these days, and we really need to try and avoid them as much as possible. I'm not an expert in any of this, but I love to be able to share what I learn myself and try and get the message out there to as many people as possible. So thank you all so much for joining me. I hope you have a lovely night, a lovely sleep, and I will talk to you again next week. In the meantime, be well. Bye.